welcome back to my channel. And today I just wanted to give you guys an update. I'm not sure who follows me over on Instagram, but I did have a terrible fall. When was that? 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
About like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And I will explain, I'll show you guys kind of like where I fell and what happened. But this morning I had an MRI and we are just waiting to hear back from the doctor so we can go over the results. It's just done over the phone, which makes it easy. He's actually a doctor at the hospital where I got the MRI, and so he gets the results like super fast, and he can kind of give me an idea of what recovery is going to look like and what our options are. So while we are waiting for his call, like I said, I fell. There's a hallway, which I will show you guys, that is in our room, and it leads to the bathroom and like the laundry room area. And we were getting ready to leave because Skyla had a Bible study thing, and I was going to get ready, and the hallway was dark, so I walked into the hallway, and all I remember is just like slipping, and like pretty much it probably was like a cartoon scene, like you fall in the air and like slam down on the ground. And it's all tile back there. Well, this whole place is tile, but what I thought happened was Faith like peed or something, because I could feel that there was like wetness around me, like I had slipped in something, and I pretty much, it just like knocked the wind out of me. That was like the first thing I noticed, because I could barely breathe, and I was screaming for Dan to come. So Dan comes around the corner and he falls. He explains it was like a clown show. Is that what you said? Yeah, like
Clowns.
Circus clowns, just like one after another. Skyla actually was holding the baby, thank God, because that would have been a disaster if I was holding the baby or Dan, like he came around the corner. So like Dan fell on top of me, and it was just bad. And I usually panic really bad, and which I did at first, and I was yelling for Skyla to like call 911. Because I thought that my back just like snapped in half. That's like how bad it was. And then I was like, wait, don't call 911. Because all I could think about was how much the ambulance ride was gonna be. After, when Dan was getting up, I could feel water all around me, so that's when I realized it wasn't Faith. And Dan like quickly like looked up because he wanted to see like where the water was coming from. It was coming from like the ceiling tiles were all wet, so it was coming from like upstairs. So Dan brought a chair into like where I was laying, and got me up on the chair, and it was just super hard to breathe. My back, like the pain in my back was nothing that I've ever felt before. It was really bad. And I just got over all of my other back issues, so that's what first thing that came to my mind. I was just like, why, like out of all things, my back. But Skyla stayed here with the baby because there's like this big surge of COVID in Florida, and I didn't want the baby or Skyla having to go to the hospital, so she stayed here. And we went to the hospital. They did like an x-ray, and that's when they told me that I had fractured my spine in 2 different spots. So they just, sent me home and follow up with like a doctor. I found a really good doctor. He's one of like the best spine doctors like in this area, and he specializes in this particular type of fracture on the spine. So we got to see him, and that's when he scheduled the MRI, which I went to this morning. And here we are waiting for like the results and everything. So let's I'll just wait for his call. I'm sitting here, I have the camera up, got my phone, and we can wait for that call, and then I will jump back on after he calls, and I'll show you guys the hallway that I fell, because yeah, I'll probably never go down a dark hallway again without turning the light on, especially if there's tile.
Jennifer?
Yes.
I have the doctor on the line with you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I can't complain now. I do have your MRI, the thoracic spine that you just had done like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does show that there's T11 and T12 vertebral compression fractures.
Okay, was it T? I probably doesn't matter, but originally they had said it was T12
and T9.
and T9.
Yep. So at T9 you have what looks like either deformity. There's a little signal in that area. It could be a depressed end plate. It's really hard to say, but it's not a definitive fracture like T11 and T12.
Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes you can have the shape of a fracture naturally, and I think that's kind of what you have because you get another area that looks similar
Okay.
to T9, in respect to T9.
Okay.
All right, so, but T11 and T12 do look like fractures. Generally what we do is we either brace or we do a procedure to put some cement into the fracture site. You know, as long as you're getting by, if you're feeling like you can do all the activities that you would normally want to do, then bracing is a good option. If you can't mobilize, in other words, you can't really walk, you can't do the things you would need to do to lift, then the procedure is very nice because it gets rid of the pain almost instantaneously.
Is that what you were talking about that you actually do in your office, or is that like a...
That's correct.
Oh, okay. All right, so you don't feel that I probably would benefit from something like that?
Well, if you find that you're not as functional as you'd like to be, and the pain is bothersome and unbearable, then that's kind of where I would say you should really consider having it done. Like I had a female who broke she was on a boat that hit a wave, and her back became compressed and she had a fracture. She really had a hard time walking. We gave her a brace that helped a little bit, and then the next week she basically said, that's it, I want it fixed. We did the procedure. She got up off the table, walked out to her car, came back, brought her brace in, and said, this is someone that needs this, my back pain's gone. So
Wow.
That's kind of how that works. So service is fair.
With having that procedure, is that something that needs to be done like a maintenance thing, or is that just like forever?
It's just one time.
One time? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would one and done. So the cement goes in, it hardens within like 15 minutes, and then that's there, and it doesn't go anywhere.
All right, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, I'd say they just go forward. I mean, if
All right.
insurance doesn't say
Well,
anything.
it's done. It's done in the clinic. I do give you medication beforehand, like a Valium, and it's done through a needle. You have two of them, so it'd be two separate needles, and there is a little bit of pain, but I'm giving you numbing medicine. During the procedure, if you feel pain, I give you more numbing medicine. So, but there's...
Yeah, she's been with all this pain from having our son, and then to have an injury now, it was like she just got out of the back pain and now she's back into it again. So it's, I mean, whatever we can do, that would be great. And we'll just, I guess, wait for next steps. and keep her from doing too many things.
Understood. Now, in the interim, what I would tell you is calcium and vitamin D are highly recommended supplementations for bone health.
Okay.
And I would highly recommend that for you guys.
Is there like a particular one that you might recommend more than others?
No, I don't have like a particular recommendation. If you find a reputable vitamin company that has a vitamin D3 supplementation, anywhere from like 1,000 to 3,000 international units is typically what I would see for daily use. And then calcium, if you're drinking milk, that's fine. If you're not drinking milk, maybe 500 milligrams a day would be appropriate.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, Tracy will take it from here, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. So we just got off the phone with the doctor, and the doctor said,
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
yeah.
Look at this guy, he's like cruising.
He's been out there before. So I'm not sure if you understood what the doctor was saying, but it doesn't matter the wear on the spine. We thought it was T9 and T12. Anyway, so there's 2 spots on my spine that have the compressed fracture, and I mean, I'm still in pain, so he did say that the procedure would benefit. It just all depends on me and like how fast I want to get back to just not being in pain, I guess. So, and she said that it would be as early as this Friday. So it is Monday, and yeah, so I'm excited about that. I imagine it's not a pleasant procedure, getting cement put in your spine, but if it's gonna just be a quick procedure that's uncomfortable and then I'll just be out of pain, then that's worth it to me. Okay.
I think it's worth it, so that way it sounds like you're just going to be done with the back problem.
Yeah.
Unless you fall again. So just no more falling. I mean, this might be exactly what you've been waiting to get done, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised they didn't give that option for the lower back thing.
Because that was more of, I feel like, or they explained it as more of like a pinch. And this is an actual, like, fracture.
Yeah.
You know, the pinch, you just need the swelling to go down. The fracture, you need it to heal.
I want to show you guys really quick, like, where I fell, and Skyla is going to demonstrate. I kind of showed her what happened. She was actually in the living room with Dan and the baby when I fell, but I'm gonna have her demonstrate because if I will be able to like actually get down on the ground and show you. So okay, so I'm gonna show you. Hold on, let me flip this around. Well, yeah, it like flew up in the air, landed on my back, and then that's when Dan came running around here. This whole hallway was just, it was like a big puddle of water because there was like a water leak. I don't know, from upstairs or whatever, but they're like drying all that off and fixing it. So yeah, like I was right where
You walked in, you fell like that, landed straight on your back, and
Yeah.
then went, dear! And then, imagine that I'm still here. My dad came sprinting around.
it's kind of funny now still, but not really. Wow.
And I was still in the living room when he came sprinting. So all I heard was a second thud on the floor, and I knew he fell right away.
Oh, see how she thinks that's funny. It's not that.
It was like a.
So anyway, and it was dark. Okay, so there, it was just, you're just like walking and you're not realizing that this is all water in here. I was just in this area, maybe like a half an hour before, to go in the back room, because there's like another fridge back here, to grab something, and there was no water on the ground. So it all happened probably within like a half an hour, like this water leak and wet tile. It didn't have any shoes on or anything, and yeah, so that was that. So this was just an update video. I'm gonna do another vlog because we have just been doing some more house hunting. Haven't had that much luck. When you stand that far back, you look look like a giant. And I've also been working on a video just going over like my issues that I've been having with like working out, and obviously I keep having setbacks like with falling and keep hurting myself and all that fun stuff. But we're trying to get out there and get more walks in and stuff. But I'm working on a video of like where I was before pregnancy, during pregnancy, and I'm gonna show you guys what my body's looking like right now, because it's a hot mess. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to like do something about it. But this should be an interesting video, fun, and I will have a disclaimer in that video, because I know that it's sometimes like a trigger for some people when you're talking about body imaging and all that stuff. So, but anyway, I'm working on that for you guys. I also have Jackson's nursery tour that I just got done, just finishing adding like links in there for you guys if you guys are interested in wanting to know like where I got certain stuff. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this short video. I don't know how short it's going to be after I get done like editing it. I had to get that word down. But yeah, I will try to update Instagram too with this whole like recovery, but you guys will hear about it. I'll probably vlog if I end up getting that procedure done on Friday with my spine, and the doctor was pretty like, he reassured me that it's almost like an instant relief from it. So hopefully that's true, because I just sneezed a little while ago and it hurt really bad. And I just want to be able to pick up Jackson and like help out more and stuff like that. So anyway, I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.